are filling up their glasses. No expression.
This is Tiffany, Melissa, and John's final project, which is centered on depression. Although we all worked equally hard on the project, we decided that my monotone voice would be appropriate for the topic. Working on this project has really brought us into a spiral of depression. Reading articles about depression, listening to depressing songs, and watching commercials about depression has really made us depressed. But on a lighter note, Miss St. John made this project a lot easier by mapping out all the individual steps we had to take in order to complete it. However, it was difficult to adjust from MLA to APA formatting. As you can see, my mood is changing rapidly from happy to sad. This is a common symptom for a depressed person. We found Phase 1 to be very easy since it wasn't based on our answers to the questions. However, it was very helpful in completing Phase 2 because it sparked an interest in what we were researching. When it came time to do Phase 3, we had enough information to find our sources fairly easily. We found Google Scholar and the library databases to be the most useful. We had originally chosen the topic of helicopter parents. However, it was difficult to find scholarly sources on this subject. Then we thought about expanding our topic to include stress and its effects on students. You might wonder where I'm going with all this. Well, it's certainly not to add time to our video, Miss St. John, if that's what you're thinking. We ultimately came across the conclusion that we should focus our research on depression. We were somewhat apprehensive, though, because we were unsure about how controversial the topic actually was. However, after sifting through our resources, we discovered that there is much debate over whether depression is diagnosed too often or not enough. After we felt confident in our research and had enough sources, we decided it was time to compile our information into a video. We were unsure about the actual layout of the presentation. The assignment itself was somewhat perplexing to us since we were uncertain as to how much of the presentation was focused on our research and how much was focused on our actual topic. I spoke with Evan and Alex about how to do the video that you are seeing right now. Neither of them were able to tell me anything useful because they were just as confused as me, which caused me to slink further into depression and lose all interest in things I used to love. It took a while, but we finally started to grasp the concept of this project. It came together fairly well. Now that we have completed our research and compiled a presentation, it is interesting to look back and see what we have learned. While there is no clear-cut solution to the controversy over depression, the research we conducted to find out about it was extremely useful and will certainly be helpful in the future. We can definitely see ourselves going through this process in future research assignments, both in college, Infinity, and beyond. Now that the project is complete, we finally found happiness and meaning in our lives. However, we still haven't done our Ari Hugos.
No expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow.